one.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to another bonus feature, and today I am enlightening Danny to the beauty of Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando. We'd recently discussed in episode 14 of the podcast that I went to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal like I did last year, and I thought, well, why don't I show you what the experience is like? Why don't I show you the level of intricate detail that Universal put into this event? So first of all, I want to show you the Five Nights at Freddy's house. Now, I know you don't know much about the movie or the games, but the Jim Henson Creature Shop company that made the animatronics in the movie made the animatronics for this house as well. The house is majority animatronics rather than scare actors, but they did manage to find excuses to put scare actors in there. Ultimately, it's probably the least scary house I've done in my life, but visually, absolutely spectacular. It is unbelievable when you're there, and being the first one in the house on the second time I went was a phenomenal experience. But
What memory made?
definitely. So we'll start the video. There's not really
Okay.
much in terms of sound, so feel free to talk over it and say your thoughts as we go.
Okay. Am I
And
allowed
so,
to get scared?
I mean, sure, but I don't think you will. You might do in the
Okay,
later
let's
ones, but here we go. So starting the
maybe.
video in three,
3.
2, 1.
Attractions 360. Warning, this video contains flashing lights that potentially trigger seizures of people with, but yeah, that.
Yeah.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
So that's an amazing setup. This is all inside one sound stage that they do use to make
Is it?
movies. Yeah, this is in an actual movie sound stage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the production level is insane.
Let's introduce you to the stars of the show.
Oh, there they are on stage. It's giving off Big Willy's Wonderland energy right now.
The FNAF fans will kill you for that take.
Yeah, I know.
Rage
will,
bait.
But yeah, this is like that Willy's Wonderland. Oh shit! As I was saying, this is like that Willy's Wonderland film, isn't it, lads? Let's eat. Yeah, definitely not for those who suffer from epilepsy. This is
Oh,
not.
absolutely not. They're very clear about this.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Okay, okay, the scare actors I can't do feel a bit shoehorned into this.
Yes, they very much are. I mean, I
Yeah.
get what they're doing with having the ghosts of the dead children in there, but they just aren't that scary.
It does feel, I say, it does feel a bit shoehorned.
Yeah.
Because they're not, yeah, I don't know.
I love this recreation of The Office from the game, though.
This is cool.
With the poster and the monitors.
Yeah, no, like production-wise, this is really good.
This is not a house to take into account for scare actors. This is definitely, you're there for the visuals and the animatronics.
Yeah.
That said,
yeah,
one of the scare actors actually did scare me because the hiding spot was really clever. But
how is it?
because sometimes they use really clever hiding spots.
Yeah.
My one disappointment with this house is Foxy there is supposed to run down the hallway, but he has not been working the entire season. Unfortunately. He's just kind of stuck there. Which is a shame. I would have loved to see him run down the hallway at 20 miles an hour. But,
Oh? Yeah, like that, it just feels very just like, you didn't need that. Okay, that one's not, okay, that one's pretty good, I'll give it, that one.
Yeah. Some are better than
That's
others in this
all right.
house, but you're here for the...
But you can tell.
You're here for the visuals for this one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool, like, shadow thing. Yeah.
Was that the bite of 87?
That is quite clever, like, lighting with the shadows there on the wall.
But check this out. This is amazing.
Oh!
He fully walks towards you and swipes and everything.
That's good. That's good. Oh? Oh dear. He's not having a good time, is he? Oh, but you can see him in the corner there.
Yeah, so when I went through, the guy jumps around the corner at you, walks backwards, and then Barney grabs him. It was really cool. It's basically recreating a scene from the movie, like, perfectly.
Foxy.
Yeah. See, the animatronics aren't very well hidden a lot of the time. You do see them coming.
It's coming.
And that's the one that got me, behind the arcade cabinet.
That's a clever.
That's the one that got me.
There are some that work, but there's just some where it's just a guy walking like coming through a door and just being like, ah, and then it's not that scary, but that arcade machine one's clever.
But I think it makes sense though, because this is one that a lot more of the younger people are going to gravitate towards, and so it makes sense to have a less intense house for them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like if you threw some of the kids who went in this house, if you threw them into last year's Insidious, they would actually die. I came out with a grey hair out of Insidious. They would have died.
Yeah, they would have been in like.
Love this.
They would. Oh, okay, that's good.
Like Zoink Scoob, I'm a yellow rabbit, man.
Pardon me.
Bruh. But yeah, that's the house.
I think it's kind of. I think what's kind of cool with these is that, like, obviously we both certainly have a background in theatre, but like me doing theatre at the minute and whatnot, and being involved in that, like, because these are live performances to a degree. Obviously, like slightly different context, but I like seeing I'm looking at this and looking at the inner workings of how you do it, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah, obviously that one doesn't give you a very good example of how the scare actors work. It was admittedly a very tame house, but visually and with the animatronics, very impressive.
Production-wise, it's really good. That's really solid.
The reason it wasn't my favorite house this year, though, is because once you've done it like twice, like the magic of it's a bit gone because you can see the animatronics coming. Doing it the first time was amazing. Second time, when I got to be the first one in, was amazing. The third time, it was like, I've seen everything. And there's no scares or anything that are really going to get me. But you know, it was less redoable, but absolutely amazing house, though.
Fair.
But I'm hoping this next one, El Artista, this is a good example of a kind of story-driven original house from Universal Creative, and has a lot of very clever jump scares in this one. A lot of very interesting scares compared to FNAF. And then Terrifier afterwards is much more scare-driven. So you kind of get
That's the one I'm most looking forward to seeing.
This one, though, this one has really lovely aesthetics, like loads of really good set pieces. So if you've got the video up...
I've got the video up. I'm already seeing like a pretty nice looking set here. So let's give it a watch.
I'm at the start now, so we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Look at that house.
That is nice, that is. Look at that house. That is a nice house.
Absolutely lovely design.
And that's cool, the bird on the lamp.
Yeah, this was my favourite of the original houses this year, and this was my third favourite overall, behind FNAF and WWE. This was just such a lovely looking house.
So how many original houses, attractions did they have?
It varies. This year it was 5 IP, 5 original.
Okay.
The number of IPs varies between 3 to 5 usually. Last year it was only 3.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, technically kind of 4. Depends. Universal Monsters, some class it as IP, some don't.
Oh, this is... Oh. Oh, that's a good...
Not gonna lie, that guy actually booped my mom by accident. He swung too high.
Oh, hello. Ooh, creepy dog. Being a scare actor must be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, technically I have done it, but it was literally for a school thing. I'll talk, actually, I might talk about that after, if you want me to. But we'll watch this. Oh, she's not doing well, is she?
No.
Oh. I keep thinking the statues are going to move like they're fucking weeping angels in Doctor Who. I keep thinking if you turn back, they're just going to like be like, ah.
Yeah.
I will say the scare actors are much better integrated in this one.
Unfortunately, you didn't get to see the flying gargoyle in that previous room. I guess he wasn't flying at that point. That plant person really just gets you out of nowhere when you go through. But yeah, look at that set as well.
That's good. That is good.
Oh yeah, there's the gargoyle up there on the balcony. He flies over the previous room.
Oh yeah.
That first statue on the right as well that we passed, that was a scare actor. Didn't jump at him, but yeah, quite often they have fake people and then real people who look like statues.
Oh. What's his problem?
Well, his aunt's only trying to possess him.
Oh, grow up, son. It's not a big deal. Oh. Yeah, like the production, I love the lights and colours on this one. It's really, yeah, I really like it. It's a bit tied up there.
Just a little bit.
Oh, the progression of the little girl.
Yeah. And that's the exit of the house.
Was the dude applauding as well? It's like some just dude in the corner, just like applauding you as you left.
It might have been. It's
God damn.
Yeah, the sets are really cool in that one with the especially that houseman, that kind of like when you're in like I guess I would call it like I don't know, when you were like outdoors but also kind of not in the middle there when you had the statues and the fountain and everything.
Like sort of like a courtyard kind
of
thing.
Like courtyard. Yeah, courtyard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really like that. I like the fact that there's like some original original like attractions and mazes and such.
Some of the original ones are some of the best. I remember really fondly 2023 gave us an original house called The Darkest Deal, and it was about a blues musician who makes a deal with the devil to become famous, and then those kind of demons start coming after him once he's achieved fame. Really good house. One of that's an all-timer.
And are you like, and in that sort of scenario, are you like the blues musician?
No, you can see the blues musician like on stage performing and everything, and then you kind of see all these demons, and then as it goes on, you see him kind of getting onto bigger and bigger stages with bigger audiences, and then on his final stage, you see like the devil behind him taking his soul. Really cool. Another one I love was there was one in 2022 I don't remember much from this year. I was terrified as hell. It was my first year. But there was this one house called Dead Man's Pier, Winter's Wake. And it was kind of set in like a in like a San Francisco wharf kind of thing with like undead pirate zombies. But there was this really lovely boat indoors. It was like a huge boat with rain and a woman on top of it playing like the violin, and she was like a ghost.
There was a woman.
Visually, but visually, this scene with the rain and the boat all happening indoors was absolutely amazing. But obviously, some of their IP houses are also amazing. Stranger Things 4, for example, recreating all the scenes from that show were amazing. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire had a lot of really cool sets and animatronics
I remember that when you mentioned it.
Insidious was wildly scary.
You got grey hair from it.
Yeah. But Terrifier was another popular one this year, so we'll load up Terrifier. But this one is, as I said before, there were split endings. I think the video will show both endings.
Okay.
But this one features a couple of kills from the movie, but mostly original kills.
Okay, that's...
But obviously it's got Art the Clown all throughout, and, you know, he's a goofy little guy.
I mean, I know for a fact they're not going to show Dawns from the first film, because, like...
Well, in Hollywood's they do. In Hollywood's Halloween Horror Nights, they do show that kill. But a little bit more modest. They do...
Yeah, you can't...
She's wearing... you know, undergarments at least, but but they do show that kill in that house. In this one, it's a little different. It's a lot less noticeable, but they've done a little bit of an altercation for this house. But yeah, a few of the kills from the movies are in here, but it's a lot of original stuff too. So if you've got the video ready, we'll count it in.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1. Attractions 360.
Attractions 360. Ultimate X-ray.
Warning.
This might trigger seizures with people with photosensitive epilepsy.
Might have disturbing imagery. Well, duh.
You might scare. Yeah, you might get scared a bit. Welcome to the house of fun. Oh, there's Art. He's honking his horn. Oh, so there's like multiple art, like multiple people's art, kind of.
Look at this is clever.
Oh,
mirror.
Oh, House Hall of Mirrors. Oh, that's...
You think you could see that? Here's the hacksaw kind of replacement here. You can see the guys, people getting chopped down the sides there.
Yeah.
Now, when I walked through this, that body on the right splattered the fattest droplet of water at me, I swear to God. The water effects are unreal, and I gotta say, the smell in this house is gnarly. Like, there's proper shit smell in the toilets. Like, it's proper gnarly.
Dude, just go to Brom, just go to a toilet in Brom.
This is a scene from the second film, The Clown Cafe.
Is it?
It's kind of a nightmare.
Yeah, as we discussed in the Weapons podcast, I've only seen the first film, so
yeah.
And I imagine they've probably taken more from 2 and 3.
Mostly from 2, actually.
Makes sense.
Teeny bit from 3.
But as you said, like 1 is quite separate, so Fire. We didn't start the fire. Oh, there he is. He started it.
Yeah.
Vicky and me.
So you think that's going to be a real person, but that one isn't.
But he is.
And yeah, this is where that real bad poop smell comes in. Yeah.
I mean, that's the Santa costume from 3, isn't it? Oh. Okay. Oh.
And just some intestines dangling for good measure.
Diddly-dee. Diddly-dee. Oh, is this the
Dry
drying
path
in the
left and
west
the
end?
blood path right.
So will they show?
It will show both. They're doing dry first. And these strobe lights
Really?
were awful.
Oh,
I was dying with these strobe lights.
how like photosensitive are you?
No, I'm not even. Yeah, I'm not have any of those kind of issues, and this was bad even for me.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh,
And then here's the wet ending.
and now
the
he's
blood
going down
path.
the west ending. I can't call it anything but the west ending.
Yeah. It doesn't do justice as to just how much water is falling from above you.
Oh my god.
They had to turn the water down later on in the event because it kept flooding.
Oh shit. Oh, is that meant to be Sienna?
Yeah. And then it didn't show you at the end of the video, but the next corner as you're leaving, there's a headless Art the Clown that pops around the corner, honks his little horn at you.
Hong Kong. Yeah, they're really good. I think the Terrifying one was probably my favourite of those three.
Yeah, well, I gotta say, it is a completely different thing watching it compared to actually being in it. It doesn't do it justice on video.
I mean,
you have to have the atmosphere and the fear of it, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely. I think I'd probably say the Terrifier was just based on those videos, obviously. I think top would be Terrifier, then probably what's the Spanish haunting one?
El Artista.
El Artista, that's the second, and then FNAF would be bottom. But they're all great, though.
I do actually kind of want to pull one more up now that I've mentioned it, though. Search The Darkest Deal, HHN. I want to show you this one now. And then take the top video by Attractions 360.
71k views.
Yeah, that's the one. Then get past the advert. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite original houses they've ever done.
I got a Ben and Jerry's advert.
At least it wasn't Jet 2 Holiday. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
The Jet 2 holiday.
Right now, you can save
£50 per person. That's £200 off a family of four.
All right, here we go.
The amount of times me and my friends have been memeing that at rehearsals and whatnot. It's brilliant. Anyway, let's go.
All right, so this is The Darkest Deal. So 3, 2, 1, let's do it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite originals they've ever done. I really liked the Monsters house they did this year, but I don't know whether to consider Universal Monsters original because it's Universal's or an IP because it's, you know, the classic Monsters movies. But the Monsters one they did that year was unreal. Here you go, Bub's Lounge.
Or if it were Forrest Gump, Bub's Lounge. But Forrest. Oh. Oh, that's cool. The signature.
Oh. And that's the devil in his demon form.
It's the devil in the
sky. And then here's our protagonist's first show after the deal.
Yeah. Ooh.
Haunted by a couple of...
You know what I think would be kind of interesting? When you first told me about this one, I thought it was the kind of... I initially thought it was like you were in the shoes of the blues singer.
No, you get to follow his kind of story.
Yeah, I think that would be a cool version of this, I think, if you were the one getting haunted by the spirits, and that'd be kind of cool.
That's like
Murphy on a tenor saxophone.
That's like one of the previous musicians who sold his soul away to the devil.
Yeah. It's Spider Murphy. He's got the tenor saxophone. Little Joe's blowing on the side trombone. Barrel House Blues.
You see, he took his soul away. The one in the piano fucking terrified me the first time I had to deal with that.
Again, that's a clever hiding spot.
Man, here you go. Here's hell.
Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone. It like ghost.
Yeah.
When the night is over, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, be gone, gone, gone. Again, like story-wise, that's really good.
Yeah, because when you've only got like a 3-minute house, and that's one of the smaller ones, that's in one of the really small pop-up tents they put up in the back of the park.
Yeah,
To,
it looked like
to tell an entire
well.
story like that in 3 minutes is
It's clever.
It's pretty good going. But yeah, they've done a lot of good houses, and I could go on forever with a lot of the good houses they've done, but I will cap it there. But
yeah, I was gonna mention as well because I briefly mentioned it earlier, like doing like to be a scare actor must be amazing, and it just reminded me of when I did it because it was like during. I mean, it's kind of a sequel to the old theatre podcast that we did, and I can't remember if I don't think I did because the last one was after that podcast, but it would have been when I was during sixth form, so year 12, 13, so it was like 22, 23, that kind of time, 22, 23, sorry. We would at Halloween time, the drama department we'd do like scare mazes for the school and whatnot, and it's always really fun. And I've got a couple pictures from the year 12 one when I was dressed sort of like a sort of a gentleman clown, which I'll try and find some photos of.
Yeah.
I must have shown you that. I must have shown you that at some point.
I don't know if I've seen the photos.
But I can send them over. You can put them on. But
yeah.
And that one, I was very chatty. I tried to do like a heads or tails trick with the people that came, and it was like heads. It was like heads, you lose yours, and then like kind of, that was like my sort of trick. But I think what I realized is that it was far too chatty. It's like they need to be quick. You can't sort of stand around and talk as a scare actor, really.
Yeah.
You kind of just, as much as you want to kind of put a bit more story into it, you've got to. That's not really the point, especially for like our school one, which is just like you just running around the school, really. Because I remember there was one kid who was like, "You don't scare me." Yeah, and I just ended up like just pushing him. I was annoyed. I was like, "Sod you ungrateful little shit. We're doing all this for you." You shithead.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and then I remember the next year they did it sort of themed on The Last of Us because that was the year that came out.
Oh yeah, they did a house in
really cool.
Horror Nights in 23 for Last of Us.
Yeah, well, we did it at school, so you didn't have to go to fucking America to do it. But no, we ordered like some of I think the clickers, the zombies, aren't they? Because I haven't seen The Last of Us, but the clicker mask, and they have like these like latex rubber masks and whatnot. I had one on, and I looked fucking dishevelled by the end of it. Because like had that on, and also had like the black eye makeup, so you couldn't like see the eyes and whatnot.
Yes.
Or you couldn't see like the skin on your face and whatnot. And I look like just fuck. I look dishevelled by the end. I've got photos of it as well.
Yeah.
Like, I look like I've been at an emo concert. I look like I've been an emo at some fucking punk 2000s concert or some shit because I looked that rough by the end. And I was cooking, I was sweating, and I was also in control of like the sound effects as well from the classroom that I was sort of stationed at because I had like like a Bluetooth Bluetooth speaker with me to play like alarm sounds and whatnot, like that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was they were fun to do. I wish it just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scare actors at Horror Nights get rotated like every like half hour or so they don't have to do it for that long before they get a break.
Naturally, yeah.
Obviously, it sounds like when you like your one, you probably were just doing it all night. So
I mean, bear in mind, like we were just, it was just that night. It wasn't like over a period of time, and it was only like for a few hours in the evening. I think we would obviously once the kids had passed where we were, we'd obviously like just calm down and just like for however long until the next lot came. But it would only be like 5-minute breaks or whatever. Like it wasn't. You just kind of had to keep going and whatnot. I think on that one somebody broke a window. as well in school. One of the scare actors fucking broke a window, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember how that happened, but it was yeah, it was always fun. But like doing it like on like a professional level like this at like a theme park and whatnot, it's really cool. It must be really cool.
Yeah, it's very different as well between like our theme parks and Universal. Like I'm planning on going to Thorpe and Alton's Halloween events this year because they start on
Mhm.
that weekend that I'm going. But apparently the
Yeah,
ones here are a lot lower production level, but they're a lot more handsy here. Like they're not allowed to touch you at the Universal one. Here they can, and the ones in England are more like actual mazes, whereas the ones at
yeah,
Universal are like walk through lines. And when it's normal opening, not like in those videos, when it's regular nights, it is a conga line. It is genuinely a conga line. But yeah, if Universal are likely to bring that to the UK in 2031 when they open the new park, I'm pretty sure they've already filed a trademark for Horror Nights in UK, so they could get something like
I
that over
can't.
here. Do you think you'd be
Uh,
interested in doing something like that in the UK?
Absolutely, yeah. I'd love to like as in like going to
Going to Horror
those.
Nights, yeah,
I'd love to. I'd love to do it. Yeah. I mean, that's the only reason I've never gone. Like, because obviously it's like going abroad and whatnot.
yeah,
Um, but if it were like in the UK, like fucking yeah, I would. You know,
yeah.
it'd be great. It'd be great to do. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, so what were we? So overall thoughts on the Horror Nights experience I've shown you here, just based off the videos.
Yeah. No, I really enjoyed it. And it's kind of as looking at it from a kind of theatre perspective, like looking at it as live performances. I think they're all really interesting. And yeah, I think the of the IP ones, the Terrifier one, I really enjoyed just based on that. And I thought for the original ones, the Darkest Hour, that was a really clever story told within like a theme park. I think if more theme parks really took took like that as an example and really kind of actually kind of developed like a story and whatnot, not just
Yeah,
like a sort of generic haunted house with ghosts and zombies and shit. And it's like like be original, you know,
yeah.
think outside the box with it, and that absolutely did, and that's really great, you know.
I do love that with Universal, their original houses. They do come up with these ideas, and sometimes the stories are too complex that the house can't keep up with it. Sometimes the story is too spread thin, but sometimes with Darker Steel you hit it just right, and that is
Yeah,
a top tier original house for me. And obviously, if they bring it to the UK, I'm sure they'll do original houses here as well, because sometimes they're
yeah.
just as good as the IPs, if not better.
Sometimes it can be, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that wraps up this bonus feature. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you attended Halloween Horror Nights 34 this year, and if so, what your favorite house was. Mine personally, Horrors of the Wyatt 6, absolutely loved it. Big fan of Bray Wyatt back in the day. FNAF was also really good. Let me know if what kind of horror movies you'd love to see translated into a haunted house like this if Universal bring this to the UK, or even if you're overseas, what houses you would be interested in seeing. And then like, comment, subscribe, etc. Thanks for watching.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Bye.